Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday night. It's good to be back. Back from vacation, 2 weeks. You don't have to adjust your screens. I did get a little too much sun, but it's good to be back. It's always good to go away, and it's always good to be back. And I brought back some little friends that I'm going to share with you guys that you might have seen if you saw mine and Ray's live stream from down south. So, hello, Tangi, and hello, Elena. Thank you for being here. Obviously, it's been a few weeks since we live streamed on Thursday, so hopefully everybody's getting the notification, and if not, that's okay because they can watch it later. Why wasn't I invited on your vacation? You can come next time, Eric. Yes, we spent a good deal of time at the beach, and it was wonderful. So you can see I'm not my usual pale white visage, but it is good to be home, and I have my two little friends that if you watched our live stream from down south, you watched us open the paranormal mystery boxes, and we got a couple of one doll and one statuette. And I'm going to do a session with them tonight and see if we can figure out who they might be. Ray should be, yes, you can come next time, Eric. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you for Elena for being here and Tangi. And Tangi, I have to thank Tangi and Eric. You'll get a kick out of this. Yeah, the creepy grandma doll. Yes, I have her set up right here. Tangi made the most amazing, like 9-minute cartoon for Ray and I, and we are going to do some voiceovers for it. So hopefully by next week, we'll be able to share that with you. It is beyond awesome. Tangi, I love you. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It is fabulous. I don't know how you did it, but it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So going to share that with you. Hopefully Ray will be along soon. I don't know where he is. Yep, haven't heard from him yet. But I am here, and I'm glad to be here. If you know, Ray and I went down south. We were in Savannah, and we went again to the Sorrel Weed House and have so much footage to go through. At least 13 lengthy audio files just from the digital recorder. We used just the digital recorder in a lot of it. And then we used the ghost box only in one location and it was an amazing time. I wish he was here because he'll tell you about it. And he has a couple of very cool photos that he may want to share with you from it. And I have a lot of stuff to share with you from it. And there's one short video clip I'm going to share with you that I heard something really cool on. But we went down there, and the Sorrel Weed House in Savannah, Georgia, and it's a place that you can go to too. You can pay, and you can do a late night, 11:30 at night to 2:30 in the morning. And because we had been there before, the guide was amazing. We were all getting ready to go in, us and this group of 5 and this group of 4. And she said, well, because Ray and Cynthia have been here before, we're going to let them go off on their own. And I tried very hard not to go, oh, I tried to control myself. I was like, oh, it was perfect. So Ray and I got to go to the 3 different locations in the Sorrel Weed House by ourselves. And we were able to use the ghost box in the first one, which is the carriage house, which was the enslaved people's quarters. So that's very exciting. I have to go through all that, all those audio files, all those video files. So I have a lot, and I don't know, I'll bring it to you in pieces, I think, so that it's not one big slog. But we had an amazing time there. And the other people that were there were wonderful, nothing against them, but it was amazing for us it was almost like it was our own investigation. It was really awesome. So looking forward to bringing that to you guys. And oh, hey, George, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so looking forward to bringing you that. It's a lot. I'm back. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. When you go away for 2 weeks, it's it's a long vacation. So we also went to an old cemetery, two old cemeteries while we were there. So those, I've got those to bring to you as well. So very, very cool. And yeah, I don't know where Ray is. Hopefully he'll join me momentarily. He was online and now he's gone. So I don't know, sometimes he gets stuck at work and you just never know. So anyway, why don't we just get into it? Anyway, you might notice I have this new friend here. This is a friend gave this to me. It is a replica. Obviously, it's not really an old tombstone radio, whatever they call it, but this one I like because it has the cassette player on the side as opposed to in the front. So it's actually very cool. You can turn it on. You can listen to the radio. It is not a ghost box. I wish it was. But it's cool, right? And so I've got that. And what else? Yep. So anyway, if you can hit the like, that'd be awesome. And share this out, that'd be awesome. I'm going to do a ghost box session. Now, when we opened the mystery boxes last week in our live stream, we got a couple of cool things. So let me show you the one thing I have set up over here, which was, and now it's on my other old Ucky camera that I'm going to replace. But here it is. Here's Grandma. Okay. We don't know Grandma's name. These are supposed to be haunted mystery boxes. Who knows? Who knows? These, unlike Oscar, when we opened the box a couple of weeks prior, and I got the hourglass, and it had a story behind it. These had no story whatsoever. So we don't know the story behind these two items. So we've got Grandma here, and I've got the phone set up because we're going to use the Spiritus app to do a little session with her, see if she'll tell us who she is. There was some chatter when I first turned it on. And then the other thing, I'm just checking chat here. Need to go on vacation. I need to go on vacation, so I turned you in. You guys are so funny. The other item that I got, and she's very beautiful, I think she is anyway, is this very, very cool doll. We can see her. Look at her. Isn't she lovely? She has lovely, pretty little shoes. She has feet. I know it doesn't look like it. She's got lovely little shoes on. And her dress is kind of smushed. So I'm going to have to try to figure out if I can get this dress opened up. But I think it's supposed to look more like that. She has a lovely flower in her hair. And she's got a little, I don't know if this is supposed to be crinoline or what. But she's very cool. We don't know anything about her either. So look, her eyes blink though, which is kind of cool. Look at that. So very cool doll. So I'm going to try to figure out their names and who they are, and is anything attached to them? I've never had or sought a haunted doll before. I never have. But these mystery boxes, this is what came in them. And so I would like to know, when I turned on the app before, when I was getting everything set up, the name Mary Ellen came through next to Grandma statue. So I don't know if Mary Ellen is her name, but we'll figure it out. Hey, Stephen, how are you? You're going to be ordering a hoodie. That's great. Stephen is ordering a hoodie for our Paroween. We're going to Gettysburg at Halloween with the guys from Three Souls. And in my store, there are shirts and hoodies for Paroween, which is what we're calling it. And anything that I make on those shirts and hoodies, which have all of our logos on them, my logo, the Three Souls logo, and Fun Chicken Paranormal, which is Ray now, are on the back of those items. Anything I get is going to go toward our why can't I think of the word? My gosh. Our investigation with the Three Souls guys. And I think we've got a couple of things arranged for that Gettysburg trip. I want to check one thing. Hang on one second. No, don't do that. No. Hang on one second. Oh, I am so technologically not advanced. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to, so anything that you see, Fun Chicken is awesome. When we went to the Sorrel Eat House, he had his Fun Chicken shirt on. And honestly, if you want to watch and laugh at us when we were at the Sorrel Weed House. The Sorrel Weed House has their own YouTube channel, Official SWH, and it was July 17th. You can actually watch it and fast forward to the point where you'll see us and how funny we look in the IR camera, because they have every room. They've got cameras. They watch the whole thing and they live stream it, but they're also watching to make sure that people aren't, doing naughty things, which of course we would never do. So anyway, we are also very much looking forward to seeing Fun Chicken when we go to Gettysburg. Fun Chicken lives in Gettysburg and lives on the front porch of a store in Gettysburg. And Ray loves his Fun Chicken. So now he's got Fun Chicken merch and he's got a Fun Chicken shirt. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a session with Grandma first, because we don't know who Grandma is. We don't know if anything is attached to Grandma. Just want to make sure I've shared everything with you that I want to. Oh, and also when we were down there, we went to, my husband found out about this, supposedly haunted lighthouse. So check out that video if you get a chance. It was a very cool place. And it's in a private community. And somehow we finagled our way in. We got so lucky because we went to the gate and they were like, oh no, you have to turn around and go down to this other gate. And we're like, ruh-roh. So we went to this other gate and the gate was open and nobody was in the guardhouse. So we went in and then we came to another guardhouse and this really nice, heavily armed gentleman was there. And we were like, well, we're just going to the lighthouse. And he's like, oh, here's a day pass for you. And you just go down that way. And we're like, okay. So maybe he thought we were guests in the gated community or something. But we got so lucky. And we ended up there. I'm going to email you about a situation. Lady Penny Hoffman Mansion. Her boss is only letting 4 people investigate. Okay, well, that's something that they're trying to arrange for our Gettysburg trip. All right, you email me, Stephen, and just let me know what the status is, okay? Because we'll just, if you've got 4 people already, then, you're all set. And we'll take it from there. So anyway, yeah, so we got in there. So that video is on my channel. It was a live stream. It wasn't a long live stream. Check it out. And the cool story is that right next to the lighthouse is the oil house where they kept the oil for the lighthouse. You have to come down the lighthouse, get the oil, go back up and pour the oil in to make the lamp work. And this was the back lighthouse. So there was a lighthouse on the coast, and then there was this rear lighthouse. The front lighthouse is gone, but this was the back one. So the ships at sea would line up the lights from the 2 lighthouses, and that's how they knew they were on course and that they would miss the rocks. And they had to move it every now and then because the earth changes, etc. So anyway, the rear lighthouse is where we went. But the story is that the lighthouse keeper during a hurricane was going back and forth and he passed from a heart attack. And his daughter, who was there with him, found him. And so she, for the next few days, in the middle of a hurricane in waist deep water, kept going to the oil house, getting the oil, carrying it up to the top of the lighthouse to keep that lighthouse running so that no one would run aground. And she eventually passed from exhaustion. And they're saying they see the lady in blue. The lady in blue they see at this lighthouse. And you can't actually go in the lighthouse, but at the lighthouse and around the oil house. So check that out if you are want to do that. I would really appreciate it. Elena says, I went to the cemetery 2 weeks ago. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I have another one I want to go to in Bridgeport. So maybe we'll meet there because I want to go to the one where P.T. Barnum is buried. And so is his big act. I think he was called Tiny Tim. So we want to go there. I want to check that out. I'll let you know. Yeah, so check that out if you get a chance. And then also look at our live stream where we opened the mystery boxes because it was kind of fun. And leave me a comment if you can. I'd really appreciate it. So anyway, I don't know. Let me check one more time to see if there's a note from Ray. Oops, wait, there it is. I will be late. Had an incident. Okay, so he will be late. So we're going to start. What I'm going to do is we have Grandma here. I'm going to switch to that camera. And we're going to do a ghost box session and try to find out if anything is attached to my grandma statue. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let me do that. I'm going to switch to, and I'm going to replace this other camera because I can't stand this other camera. But I am going to get a new camera here. But for now, we're using, this is the, what is this thing? The Logitech camera. So let me get our program going. It's all set. Okay, here we go. We're going to be using the Spiritus app. Okay. And I'm going to move the mic over here. Anything you guys hear, feel free to put in chat. And let me know if it's too loud or not loud enough. I feel like it's loud. You let me know. Hello, spirits. Hello, spirits. It's Cynthia. If there's anyone here tonight who would be willing to speak with me, I would appreciate it. Yeah. As you can see, I have a new friend here in front of the camera. It looks like a grandma, this statuette. If you're a spirit and you're attached to this little statuette, would you speak with me? Who's that? It's Cynthia. My name is Cynthia. What is your name? I would be too. Spirits, is there anyone who's trapped in this statuette? They're not. You've called me a freak twice now. Stop that. I'm not a freak. It's Cynthia. Is anyone attached to this little statue? It's Cynthia. You're saying that no one is attached to this statuette? It's all right if there isn't anyone. I'm just trying to find out. Who owned this statuette before me? We are blessed. We are blessed. That's good. Be better if no one is trapped in this item. If it's just a statuette, I'm all right with that. I'm listening to you. Why was she sent to me? I don't think anyone's attached to this statue. What should I do with her? Yes, it's a session. Is there anyone attached to the statuette that doesn't know how to communicate with us?
And for me,
If you're attached to this figure, maybe you've been there a long time and you are not used to communicating with us on this side. But that's all right. You can just try or communicate with the other spirits around you. Spirits, if there's a spirit attached to this statuette and they don't know how to communicate with us, can you communicate with them and let me know what their name is? Who's here? Whose breath? Who's here? Kathleen, that's my daughter's name. She's not here right now. Ale, where are we going? Marla? Who's Marla? Who's Kevin? Tom? You said Thomas before. Who are these people? Who is Marla? Susan. 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 Hello, Susan. What was that? Is Susan the name of the spirit attached to the statuette? Awful or orphan? Hello, Susan. Tell Susan I said hello.
Wait.
Susan, you can speak to me if you'd like. Don't be afraid. Don't say you're sorry. Nothing to be sorry for. Safe. Do you feel safe being attached to this statuette, or do you want to leave it? Do you want to leave this? I can't imagine you want to be attached to it. Innocent? Did someone accuse you of something? No bad language, please. Yes, Susan. We want to help Susan. If she's attached to this, we want to set her free. Looking for my holy water. And I don't know where it is. Yes, Susan. Hey, Joe. Welcome back. Susan, do you want to leave this vessel? No? You don't have to stay in this vessel, do you? Can I help you get free of it somehow so that you can move on? What can I do to help you move on? Don't be afraid to move on. You don't have to stay in this statuette. But you're welcome to stay with me. You can't see him what? Who can't you see? Who are you looking for? Boss? No, kill him. No. That's not nice. Are you looking for a spouse? There is one. Why are you in this vessel? Something bad happened to you? No. Can you leave it whenever you want? You can choose. Can you leave it whenever you want? We get what? Do you want to stay here with me? Yeah. You don't want to move on? Yes, Mom. Well, you're welcome to stay here with me if you'd like, but I can tell you that I would help you leave this vessel if you don't want to remain in it. Okay? All right, Susan, well, we're going to try to speak to, we're going to do a session with our other new friend here, all right? So I'm just going to put you in a safe place right now. Okay. I know she's dead. It's all right. All right, I'm going to shut this one off. And I'm going to put our friend in a safe place for now. And we'll come back to her at some point because there's more questions to be asked. I think I'm going to put her up here next to Oscar. Maybe they can have a conversation. Okay, so let's see. All right, now I'm going to get our other friend here set up. And I'm thinking maybe to use a different app. So let's see what we're going to use here. So here's this young lady. Now I think her dress will hold her up. I think. Not 100% sure. But if not, I'll put her against the mic. There we go. And I'll move the camera. So let me just get her set up here. There we go. You stand there. Sorry. You're very pretty. I'm just trying to get you arranged. There she is. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, you just Googled Padre Pio. Yeah, Padre Pio is a saint. Okay, let's, there's another app that I like, and I don't use many apps at all. So I'm going to try that one. It might be a little noisier, but let's see what we get. Okay, let's see. Just give me a second here to get it set up. She has pretty blue eyes, doesn't she? Okay, let's see. Is it this one? I don't remember. Hang on one second. We're getting there. No, that's not it. Next. This one. Haven't used this one in a little bit, so it'll take me a second to get it to the correct place. Nope, that's not it either. Heard his name. You guys heard Padre Pio, huh? That's interesting. I have no idea where the statuette came from, so let's see. It's not it either. Sorry, guys. I know I like this this app, but I haven't used it in a little bit, so. Oh, there we go. Duh. Gosh, I'm a goofball. There we go. Okay, this app runs through many internet radio stations. So we're just going to have to listen. And spirits, if you can use the voices and the energy coming through this device to try to talk to us, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's see if I can get this so where we can see it. All right. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? All right. All right, spirits, we're going to try this device now, this app. And I'm not dumb. Thank you very much. If you could try and use the energy and the voices in this device to speak with me, I would really appreciate it. Hello. Spirits, this is our new friend here. This is a little noisier, guys. If it's too noisy, I'll get my my Hulty radio out. Or my 12587, I think. Let me grab a 12587. This one's pretty noisy. Spirits, you can keep trying, but I'm going to get a radio. This one's really noisy. Even I can't stand all that. Spirits, we're just going to try good old-fashioned 12587 radio. All right, here we go. And I'm going to get something to stand it on so that you guys can see it. Rubik's Cube. Good old Rubik's Cube. Not just for driving you crazy to learn how to... Okay. Hi. Just give me a second, spirits. That doesn't sound... Yes, a spirit. Yes. You guys aren't going to be able to hear this, though. It's too low. Hang on. Yeah, whatever. Not sure you're going to be able to hear it. No, that's very low. Why are these radios so low lately? No way you can hear that. Hang on. All right, we're going to try this one. This is a radio I haven't used in a very long time. It is Radio Shack. Which one is this? This is the 12470. It's one I haven't used in a very long time. Let's give this a chance. It's really fast and really loud. As you can tell, I prepared really well for this live stream. Ooh, I don't like that. Nope. Oops. I don't think so. I think I'm going to get the Hulty radio. Yeah, you know, I've had a lot of these radios for a long time. And some of them just don't work that well for me anymore. So, I'm going to get the favorite radio. Let's see if I can set... Yeah, I can do it right here. Awesome. Okay, the Hulty radio. My new favorite radio. Let me know if you can hear it. All right, spirits, we're going to use this one now. You know this radio, spirits who have spoken to me before. Spirits, I'm trying to see if our new friend here Has anyone attached to her? Where? Right here. For my spirits that usually speak to me. Can you see if there's anyone attached to this lovely, beautiful little doll? Is there a spirit attached to this beautiful little doll? If there's a spirit attached to this doll, can you ask what their name is and tell me? Kristen?
You get the thing.
What is her name or his name?
Real vitally. Doesn't have this.
Doesn't have one? Mother?
Or
does the spirit not have a name?
Now, right. I don't know. So just
But is there a spirit attached to the doll?
That's for you.
Chloe?
Other
Is her name Chloe? Probably. Is your name Chloe? What's up with you? Your name is Chloe. Would you say yes?
Yeah. And yeah. Did you small?
Does this spirit not want to speak to me right now? She's what? She's in jail? Are you Dale?
Marks. Drop. Yeah. Sign up.
Well, maybe we'll try another time. I'm not thinking. I'm thinking that there's no one attached to either of these figures, and that's fine. Any spirits just want to talk to me tonight? 7?
Stage. If going
Nah, 7 isn't here.
now with ender one page and this
Wow.
David
David? Hi, David.
point
I know David. David is my spirit guide. Are you here, David?
one.
Yes. Hi, David. I haven't spoken to you in so long. How are you? I hope all's well with you, David. I hope all's well with me. David usually comes when I have spirit contact, in a more corporeal form, to let me know that everything is okay with that spirit. I haven't talked to you in a while, David. I've missed you. Missed you, David. I have missed you, David. It's good to hear from you. Is all well in the spirit world? David, you'll tell me. Are there any spirits attached to these two figures? Yeah, in Hawaii. David, have you been in Hawaii? I don't blame you, David. Hello, Amber. Good to see you.
Long summer.
Yeah, 7 is not here. 7 is a not so nice entity that some other people I know have come across. But so, David, you went to Hawaii. Good for you.
Yes.
I'm glad you're back. If I was a spirit, I'd probably go to Hawaii too. Why not? I've been there once. It's kind of cool. Why did you go to Hawaii, David? Were you watching over someone there?
Made the song.
I can't imagine you're only my spirit guide. I'm sure you're assigned to a lot of other people. Thank you, Amber. She came in a paranormal mystery box that I opened last week while I was on vacation on stream. Just trying to figure out if anyone is or anything is attached to her. But my spirit guide David showed up, and it's so nice to hear from him.
Community. Right.
Thank you.
7 again, huh? Why do you keep saying 7? David, that's not really 7, is it? We don't want it to really be 7. You can ask Joe from Entity 7 Paranormal and Eric from Epic. 7 is not necessarily somebody you want to come through. David, do you have any message for me?
What do you want to
Yeah. Would you share it with me?
say?
Here, Christina, I'd help.
David, I have a question for you, an important question. Can you answer a question for me?
Okay.
7.
7 again.
Shoot.
About
They're
you said
David, Mom and I were cleaning out her
Like-
storage recently
rings.
and found an old tape recorder of hers.
today.
I mean, an old tape recorder of hers, and it has a tape in it.
There's something.
I tried to get the recorder to work and could only get it to work very briefly. And I think there's a lot of things on here that might make her sad when she hears them. I was going to replace the recorder so that she could listen to it. Should I do that?
Did you?
I mean,
How about number and
Amber, yes, Amber's listening.
for we
David, is Bill around?
all
You know who I mean.
Huge.
bad.
I want to know, what do you think, if I should let her listen to this tape or not?
Like
Year.
She might appreciate it. She might, but it might make her sad.
tape. The number
Yes.
One. That they let us.
I mean, it is her tape, but there's some things on there that are going to make her sad. What do you think? Yes? Yes, tape. That was a tough decision. Oh, David, I'm glad you came through. It's been a while. I'm glad you're back.
playing.
We'll talk again soon. Haven't heard from him in a while. Have not heard from David in a while. Not heard from David in a while. He's my, for lack of a better description, spirit guide. So if I have real spirit contact, like when I actually see spirits the way I see them, it's usually the spirit and David. And if David is there and he's smiling, which he always is when he comes, then I know it's a safe situation. Yes, thank you, spirits. Little Dolly, we'll just have to work on her a little more. We'll try to get a stand for her, though. She's pretty, though. Even if there is no one attached to her, she's pretty. So I like her. Probably the only haunted doll I'll ever have, because I don't seek it out. What is 7 all about? Well, from what I've been told by other people that are in the paranormal, and of course now my phone is ringing, but I'm going to ignore it. Is that 7 is not. Hang on one second, you guys. Let me grab this phone and turn it off. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so 7. I have been told by these other fellas that have had contact with 7 that 7 is, I don't know if it's a demonic entity or just a negative entity, but it's come up in other people's streams and investigations. And like I said, a couple of people that I know that I've had run-ins with, and one of them is Joe. He was in here a little bit before. He had to go eat dinner, but Entity 7 Paranormal, he's been dogged by 7 at a number of investigations. Eric from Epic Paranormal has had 7 come up, but I have never actually felt anything negative in my sessions, and yet I've heard that name a number of times. I think I've just had spirits who have been messing around. I don't feel like I actually had 7 or any other negative or demonic entities come through in my sessions. Um, I've had plenty of wise guys come through in my sessions. And I've had some mean spirits come through in my sessions who've called me names, but have also been mean to the other spirits that I'm talking to get them to try to shut up and not talk to me. But 7, I don't feel like I have ever had an issue. So when I keep hearing 7, I think some of it is radio, and I think some of it is just, you know, I don't know why they're doing that, but I don't feel anything negative, and I think I would feel it. I would know. So yeah, so that's where what 7 is, as far as I know. Hang on one sec. That was a strange sound. Hang on one second, you guys. There's like this really weird moaning sound. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's not a moaning sound. It's a little whimpering sound. My grandbaby just arrived. My almost 4-month-old grandbaby. So Ray never made it. I don't know what happened. I hope everything is okay with Dr. Ray. He was supposed to be here. So we'll all check in with him. But thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully we'll be back next week. I'm going to be working on my videos from Sorrel Weed House, and also maybe we'll do a big review next week of that stuff. Hey, Parasolo. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. Tie a yellow ribbon. Oh, hello, D&K Paranormal. Yeah, it has been. We think evil spirits will use numbers for their names. Yeah, and the 7 one, like I said, I've got other people I know in the paranormal here on YouTube who have had run-ins with 7. So, yeah, like I said, I don't feel like I ever have. So I've been fortunate like that. But thank you for coming, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you get a chance, check out my other recent videos and leave me a comment. And leave a comment on this live stream later, and a like if you can. I would really appreciate it. I have to start being more regular with my live streams if I expect you all to show up. So thank you again. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go play with my grandbaby now. So love you all, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.